Oh yeah! It's the afternoon. I made me a coffee. Sometimes you just need that coffee to get you going. Other times you need other things. And welcome to my vlog. Oh, still drinking my coffee. But I'm gonna have me some shaving sticks. You already seen the video for those. Video's already live. Yup, live. So I'm gonna grab what little friggin' dog keeps walking where I'm walking, and I end up kicking him. I don't have many shaving sticks left. I've been pecking at them for the past couple days. I only have the 3, but I'm gonna frig these over because they're awesome. And have them with my coffee. And I really wish this dog would quit walking where I'm walking, because I keep stepping on him and kicking him around. You're such a bad puppy. Anyway.
Shaving sticks in my mouth. Shaving sticks in my mouth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here's a puppy. He wants to sniff the lens because he's a puppy. That was a dump truck that drove by. The puppy's not happy about the dump truck. Skidoosh.
Alrighty, well, it's getting close to departure time, so we're going to go ahead and let Scruffy Fluffy Puppy Wuppy out for a piss. Gotta grab my wallet, grab my road cam, gonna have to grab the mic and the sound recorder out of the G6, and we're going to let the dog out for a potty. So while I was trolling Facebook last night, just seeing what everybody's up to and all the different posts on the timeline, came across a guy who was practicing welding, and he did what you guys told me I need to do. Basically, you guys told me that I should just try practicing on a straight piece of metal and just drawing a bead. So I filmed the whole scene in the car talking about things and shit, and the friggin' voice recorder didn't work, so we'll see how well the audio is on the friggin' driving cam, and if it's kife, then I'm just gonna fast forward and add music. Right on. Alright, let's go inside. Ah, for frig's sakes, came outside for a break, forgot my video camera upstairs, thank God my phone was on my belt. So everything's just screwing up like crazy today, right? Friggin' the audio didn't work, because I guess when I wedged the recorder into the sun visor with the microphone, something got dicked up and it hit the stop button 5 seconds in, and the recording on the camera itself was just horrible. It sounded like something was banging off the friggin' camera, so that's no good, couldn't use that. So son of a bitch. Well, luckily this thing doesn't do too bad for video. You know, if it did do really bad for video, probably wouldn't use it. I'd probably just say screw it and wait till 8 o'clock. But like I was saying before before I left for work, which I said in the car, was basically this guy I was watching last night on Facebook, he was basically doing straight beads across a flat piece of metal just to get control of the arc welder. And I'm thinking that's what I need to do with my MIG, is just take a flat piece of metal and start drawing a bead and see if I can actually do it before I actually start trying to draw beads and connecting metal together, you know. Whether I can get control over my welder, I'll know how to use my welder, and life will be good. So, right on. And then maybe I can start doing something else, because I'm going to have that 5.5 horsepower Subaru engine off the go-kart, because I'm not going to bother with the go-kart project anymore. I already used the seat on the Dynamark, and the seat that came off the Dynamark is just frazzled. It's done. It's toast. It's torn to shit. It's rotten. It's no good. There's like mouse poop in it. Oh, it's garbage. It's going into the dump. frig it. What I'd like to do is get my welding skills up, figure out how to weld and all that, and then I'd like to build something like One Pug Life's riding lawn chair. That'd be kind of fun, but that will be a project that'll happen later on. Obviously, a trip to Princess Auto will be in order because I'll need to get some axles and things and figure out how I'm going to do the steering and all that. If I possibly go to Pugs and examine his and get some notes and other things and see how he did it and then kind of work off of that idea. But I do kind of want to fabricate one of those in time, but first I got to get the white lawn tractor running, and that's my next project. Once I get all my shit fixed in the cars and everything, well, the Trans Am's running mint, but once I get everything else fixed, then once the G6 is up and running, I'm going to get the white running, and then I'm going to go from there. Frig yeah. There's so much shit on the go right now that I just don't have time to sit there and dick around with everything. So, and during the week I don't feel like doing anything, and on the weekends, well, I usually let everything build up to the weekends and then hammer it out then. So this weekend coming up, I don't really have anything going on, so I'm probably going to hammer out probably going to work on the white and try and figure that thing out, and I'm hoping to get my G6 over to the mechanic's house so I can work on it next week and we can get that all fixed up and ready to rock, because apparently Pugs is going to be doing some big event in July or mid-July or August or something like that, where some YouTubers from the States are coming up and we're going to have a great big thing out at his house. So I was thinking about going down to Bloke's then me and Bloke could head over to Pugs for Saturday or Sunday whenever the big meet is and just hang out and friggin' eat cheeseburgers and make videos and stuff. Could be awesome. Could be awesome. So the Eclair video should be live now. I haven't checked. I've been busy. It's been a little bit hectic up there tonight. Not too crazy. We're full staff now, but it's been a little bit crazy up there. I've just been pounding through it and getting through it. So I gotta check the YouTubes, make sure that video went live at 5, which was like an hour ago. And if it did, then right on. And I gotta check comments and things like that and all that shit. So good times, good times. I'm happy that this thing here actually made it today, and it's been running great actually. It's been running friggin' awesome. Idle's a little rough, but it's always done that. Probably just needs some cleaning in the mass air pressure sensor or some shit, or maybe some carb clean down the throttle body or something, who knows. But it's been running great though. I'm really enjoying this car. It's freaking awesome. Like I said many times before, that Trans Am has been more reliable to me than any other car I've owned. And I've had quite a few shared cars. You know, I've had the Ford Tempo. It's seen the Tempo, it's seen the Focus, it's seen the Golf, it's seen the Sierra, it's seen the G6, and it's outlived them all. So, right on. They don't build them like they used to, and that's for sure, my friends. That's for sure. Well, my break's almost done, so I'm going to head her back inside and carry on with this night. And I guess I'll talk to you guys on my next break. Hopefully I'll have my camera out here this time and I won't frig up. So until then, peace the frig out. Alrighty people, it's lunchtime. Frig, that moon looks awesome. Am I right? Does that moon look awesome? All up there in the blue sky, looks like the Death Star, for frig's sakes. Sure does. Friggin' Death Star. Well, my version of the Eclairs went up no problem, and it's got a bunch of views on it already and stuff, and Honk 2X4 put up his Eclairs, but for some reason he can't video response me. And I know I can take video responses because KD006 already responded with his Eclairs, and the Stuff's responded with macaroni and cheese. So I guess the Stuff's Eclairs win because they're not Eclairs, they're macaroni and cheese. Then again, my Eclairs, the first batch, was Skaven sticks, so whatevs. Not sure what the hell is going on with YouTube, to be honest with you, because that should have worked. He uploaded the video, I can watch it. He video responsed me, I accepted it, and Bruce was able to see the video response, but he wasn't, but Honk 2x4 wasn't able to see the video response, so I don't know. YouTube's probably still having some serious issues, which doesn't surprise me, because last night I wanted to change the thumbnail on the Blanket Monster video, and I couldn't do that because friggin' YouTube was like all error 500, sending in monkeys to fix the problem bullshit mode. So God knows what fandangled feature they're adding now to it and what they're changing, but kinda doesn't make me happy. I don't know, as of late YouTube's been doing a lot of whacked out shit. Well, that's not including the new layouts and stuff that they enforced on people, but I'm talking about the way they're publishing, and the scheduler has been kind of wacky, and for some reason, even though you have your time zone set to a certain time zone and you want it to go live at a certain time, your time, it seems to always set it back to Pacific Standard Time rather than, you know, Eastern or Atlantic or Central. I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. They need to pull up, that's one thing for sure. And I guess this this coming Friday, they're doing a playlist live in Orlando, if I read that right. I thought they only did that in March. Apparently they're doing one in June. Go figure. Ah well, frig it. It's YouTube. YouTube's cocked. Keep posting videos, and if you people keep watching, I'll keep making them. It's the way she goes. So I saw this post last night on Facebook that kind of made me think a little bit. It's like Will Smith once said, and it's like, don't let those people who do nothing for you in your life affect your mood, your attitude, or your thoughts, and life will be good, or some shit like that. The pics on Facebook anyway. I'll have to post it into this video. Hell, maybe I'll make it the thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. And after reading that, I was like, you know what? That's friggin' bang on. That is true. Why should I let somebody on YouTube who I don't know from a hole in the ground control the way I feel? You know? Why should we let these friggin' trolls control the way we feel? We don't know them. We don't owe them nothing. Don't let them control us. Fuck them. Right? You know, just because they're having a bad time doesn't mean they have to try and bring me down. Oh, sorry. That's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it means. That means they have to try and bring me down, to bring me down to their level. Well, I don't need that. So, yeah. That's why if you've been noticing, I haven't been really commenting on comments lately. I've been reading the comments, but not really commenting on comments because I don't really care. I don't really care to comment on comments. Unless somebody's asked me a specific question, then I'll reply. But if the question's really rude and ignorant, I won't waste time on it. Frig it, right? I'll give them the satisfaction. That's all they're looking for. Looking for that reaction. And even though this is kind of a reaction, it's not really a reaction. It's more of a way to say things like, frig them, you know? Do things my way, and it's the way she goes. Also, there probably won't be a vlog every day. Some days are just too friggin' boring and there's nothing to talk about, so I just don't feel like picking up the camera. And those days you can tell because I force it and do a lot of random bullshit. That's filler. And yeah, those days I just don't feel like picking up this camera and talking to it because there's nothing to talk about, so I don't bother. And on those days, like yesterday was going to be one of those days, but then I decided last minute, frig it, we'll do the blanket monster video. That's kind of funny. So we did it. Yeah, you guys saw a lot of orbs in the video, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was dust because Oreo's really ripping the shit out of the friggin' bed. And I probably need to get like a HEPA filter or something installed in the house to get the dust out and other things, and you know, it's just the way she goes. But I'm not everyday vlogging life, you know. Doesn't mean I have to do it every day. The days are boring, I just won't bother. I might post a quick video with the phone just to say, hey guys, yeah, what's up? But I kind of want to get back into the scaven type videos, you know, where I used to do videos that actually had a purpose. They weren't just, holy shit, that Subi's loud. Nice. Where they actually had a purpose, where they had a subject line and all that, and there was like, you know, a topic and things. Quick little videos and stuff like that. I might get back into that too. Because let's face it, this daily vlogging, I've been doing it now for today's 878 days. Not straight, obviously, because I skipped a day yesterday. But I've been doing this for 878 days. And after a while, it's just getting boring, you know? I kind of want to start dicking around with film editing and doing some crazy shit and trying some different things and doing skits and things. And I might start getting into that and get out of the daily vlogging because, you know what sucks about putting your life out there on YouTube? When you put your shit out there for all to see, everybody thinks they know you and they start judging you. Yep, they definitely do. Honestly, if I were to do this whole vlogging life thing over again, I probably would have done it differently. If I actually knew what I know now, yep, I probably definitely would have. That's for sure. If anybody else ever wanted to get into making these kind of videos, I'd probably try and talk them out of it, because the problem is, like I say, everybody thinks they know you, everybody wants to get involved in your life, and they really don't have a clue, because you guys only see what I want you to see. You don't see the whole story. You never have, you never will, especially now, because I'm being a little bit more discreet with what I tape. Yeah, gotta do that. And my proof is when the girlfriend and I broke up, you know? Everybody thought they knew the story. Everybody's going on making all these freaking these things, these sayings and stuff, and like, this is the reason why it happened, and blah 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 blah, yada yada yada. And meanwhile, they don't even know anything. They know fuck all. They're just going on by what they see on these videos, and they think they know me, but they never will. They never will. There's a few people out there on YouTubes who watch me, who actually know me, who know the true story, who know all the bullshit, who know all the stuff going on. But a lot of you people out there don't. But those are the people who don't, who think they do, and gotta beak off. And those people are probably the people who give me some thumbs downs on my videos. But honestly, I don't give a shit about the ratings. You know, the ratings do nothing for the YouTubes anymore. Back in the day, getting a 5-star video meant that you'd probably be the top of the search queue. Nowadays, ratings, they don't do anything. Look at Rebecca Black. Her video had over 1 million thumbs down, maybe 10,000 thumbs up, and it was still the most viewed video for friggin' March and April of last year. Like, really? Really, people? The rating system does nothing. The rating system is for us, the producers, to know if we're doing good or if we're doing bad, and if we care. That's what the rating system is. It's not there to make the search views go down. You know what the search views are now? We control those. The producers. Those are your tags, your meta tags, what you put in your tags for Google to basically link to when you're searching for stuff. So if you're doing a video on a 1988 Pontiac Trans Am, you're going to put in 1988 Pontiac Trans Am, then the specs like 305, throttle body injected, blah blah blah, 700 R4 transmission, MagnaFlow exhaust, blah blah blah. You're going to put all that shit in there. So if anybody searches for MagnaFlow exhaust, they might crawl across your video. 1988 Pontiac Trans Am, they might crawl across your video. Just saying. The ratings mean nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's why you can disable them. Getting butthurt over dislikes does nothing, because dislikes do nothing. They might hurt some people, but I could care less about them. I just ask for a like at the end of the video because it's fun, you know? Way back in the day when I first started vlogging, somebody said, oh, you should do this little line, and I was like, yeah, you know what, I might do something like that. And I ran with it, and it worked well. But anyway, people, my lunch is almost done. I should head her back inside. I've been rambling on long enough, but anyway, people, there you go. That's about as personal as I'm gonna get for a long time. Peace the frig out. Looks like the price of gas spiked, son of a bitch. Luckily for me, both my cars have full tanks, so that's a bonus. You know, if the weather keeps staying this cold, the shadflies won't come around this year. Definitely, because those stupid things require nice, warm, muggy weather. The muggier the weather, the thicker they are. And by thicker, I don't mean thicker in size, I mean thicker in groups. But it's pretty chilly out right now. I could cut glass with my nipples, I'm pretty sure of it. Also pretty sure that I'm not going to do a demonstration. Don't ask me. So I was thinking that I want a pickup truck, right? I always wanted a pickup truck. But I was thinking about doing like Rex 4x4 and buying a used pickup truck and then moving that thing over to Silver Wheel Insurance, because currently it's on regular car insurance, and then I could have the truck and the car on regular insurance, Trans Am on Silver Wheel, and I could have the truck for hauling things and doing scrap runs, because lately I've been seeing a lot of shit on the side of the road, and I've been meaning to text Rex, but usually when I see the shit on the side of the road, it's pretty late at night, and or during the day when he's at work, so by the time he actually comes and gets it, the local scrappers would have already gotten it. And like, there's been barbecues and washing machines and stoves and, you know, all sorts of different appliances. We don't do fridges here in North Bay because you cannot bring a fridge to the recycling center or to the scrapyard. You have to bring it to the hazardous waste depot, and you don't get paid for that because, like, I don't know, I guess in Sudbury, the scrapyard that Marcel brings his fridges to, they have Freon recycling there on their own. They can pull the Freon out on their own. But here in North Bay, our scrap centers don't have that, so we can't take fridges and freezers to the friggin' scrapyard. We have to take them to the hazardous waste depot or to the dump, and we have to notify them at the point that there is a fridge with Freon in it. There's an extra charge to dispose of that. They have a pile for it, and then they come and take the Freon out of it and all that and restore it. I guess they reuse it for other things. I don't know exactly what they do with it, but you can't let that go into the atmosphere because it's highly toxic. Some scrapyards, however, do have Freon recycling, and they don't charge extra for that. Then again, they might charge extra, but they just take it off the profit of the fridge, so I don't know about that. But as far as stoves and washing machines and dryers go, they like that shit. Also, what Pug One's doing with his smelting ingots. I got a buddy in Stratford who does that, who's probably actually watching this video right now. Sorry, bud, I'm giving away your secret, but you told me I could, so I'm gonna give her anyway. At our local scrapyard here, if you bring in a garbage bag full of pop cans, basically they'll give you $2.50 for a garbage bag full of pop cans. Crushed, you get about $4. That's usually the weight of the garbage can, the pop cans crushed. Well, what we notice is if you smelt it into a good ingot, you can usually take about a half bag of pop cans and make a good size ingot, and you'll turn that $2.50 yield into about $20, because now you're taking all the impurities out of the aluminum, all the paint and stuff's burning off. If you watch Pug's videos, you've probably seen when he was smelting and he pulls all that slag off the top. Well, that's all the paint and, you know, all the crap, all that floats to the top right away because it becomes lighter than the aluminum. So that's what my buddy Eric does, is he rips all the friggin' crap out of it and he gets the pure aluminum out of the smelt, and then he pours it into ingots, and he makes a good chunk ingot. It's about 12 centimeters long by, I'd say, 4 centimeters wide by around 6 centimeters deep, and then so it's about a foot by half a foot by about a quarter of a foot, if you want. Go with those logic for anybody who doesn't like to work with metric. Now, because my buddy does blacksmithing for a hobby, he's got a better setup than what Pug One has. He has the whole he's designed to, like, you know, smelt steel. So smelting pop cans is cake for him, just like that foundry. I don't know if you watched that video of Pug's, but he went to a metal foundry and they're smelting aluminums and all that, and he had some stuff made there. And well, anyway, my buddy has pretty much that sort of setup at home. He built it all himself, and works out pretty good. And he's been doing this for a while now, and he'll usually fill up as much as he can fit in his truck until his truck starts to weigh down with aluminum blocks, and he brings them to the scrapyard when aluminum's high, and he makes quite a buck off of it. And he's lucky because everybody in his neighborhood will, well, everybody in his area will collect pop cans for him and just give them to him, because they end up putting them in the recycling box and giving them to the city. And don't think the city doesn't make money off recyclables, because aluminums and stuff like that, they can turn around and make a profit off of that. But they'll give it to him. He recycles it down, turns it back into raw aluminum ingots, and then sells those to the scrapyard, and the scrapyard turns around and sells them off, and and they get turned into something else. It's pretty friggin' awesome. And he doesn't mind doing the work because it pays out a lot more, and it's his hobby, so it's not his real job. His real job's something else, but this is a hobby for him. Blacksmithing and smelting and all that shit. So he enjoys it, and I'm sure Pug enjoys it too. So right on. I, however, can never set up a system like that because it's highly illegal to have fires within city limits, which is why I have a big backyard and no fire pit. A lot of you have told me, Adam, just get a truck rim, put it around that tree stump in the backyard, and set the sumbitch ablaze. Highly illegal. Not allowed to do that. If I could, trust me, people, I would totally do that. I would go out to the junkyard, scoop me up a big transport rim, put it around there, bury it in sand, cover the sumbitch in gas, and pitch a match. It'd be gone like that, but I'm not allowed to do that. So I gotta use other conventional means to get rid of the freaking stump, and that's what I'm about to do. Now, I've already started using one method, and it's worked a little bit, but I need to redo it, and gradually it'll be rotten, so rotten that there's no way it can ever come back. The only thing left will be the roots and the grounds, and I'm not too worried about them, because if little saplings start popping up, I'm pretty sure the Dynamark will make quick work of them and wreck them, so that's not a big deal. The other problem is those damn raspberry bushes off to the side, eh? Son of a bitch, those are coming back. Gonna have to kill off the roots. I'm gonna have to dig. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Gonna have to dig up the roots and yank them all out. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep pulling them, and they're gonna keep coming back. I'm gonna keep pulling them, they're gonna keep coming back, and that's the end of it. Unless there's some sort of a legal chemical I can pour into the ground that'll kill all the roots. Maybe if any of my horticulture people out there know anything that I can just like liquefy the ground with that'll kill off all the freaking plant life in that area, that'd be great to know, because honestly, if it means I don't have to dig them all up, that'd be awesome. And that'd make me one happy camper. But worst case in Ontario, if I have to dig, I have to dig. It's the way she goes, right? Well, any hoozle people, this break is over, so I'm gonna head her back inside. Midnight's around the corner, and it's home time. Go play with the puppy. So until we chime in again, peace the frig out. Alrighty people, it's friggin' midnight. It's time to get the cock out of here. Fire in the hole! Oh yeah, the car files up like a boss. Okay. See if the headlights will actually come up. Oh yes, they do. They work. I've never tested that yet. Fog lights? Those are really bright. I'm not going to use those. Okay, people, let's go home. People, I'm home now. Look at me go. Just let this thing out for a potty. For frig's sakes. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Yippers. It's been one of those frickin' days, and we are home. 1 second here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, do you have to poop? I just let you out. You better not do something stupid. What are you doing? Just being a dink. Do you have to go back outside? Hey, do you have to go back outside? Like, do you have to poop? I'm telling you, this dog's an asshole. I don't get him. I let him outside to go poop. He doesn't freaking go poop. Like, he just goes inside, goes pee, and comes right back in right away. And he really has to poop. You can see it in his bum. Like, he's got this little fucking brown thing poking out. But he won't go outside and poop. He'd rather come in the house and poop. And, like, he's so excited to come back in. Freaking dog just drives me nuts. Well, I'm going to call her quits for tonight, people. It's been a pretty hectic day, so I'm going to shut her down here and call her quits and carry on tomorrow. So if you liked today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Lets me know you liked the video, even though it doesn't really do anything for the video. It's always good to hit the like button, unless you didn't like the video, then you can just frig off, but that's up to you. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, some bitch them. Until next time, keep on vlogging.